we'll just go from there. It is Skylar, isn't it?
It's Skylar.
Fantastic. Skylar, thank you for coming to speak with me this afternoon. You ran a session this morning as well, didn't you?
I did.
How was that?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I did the go-to trendy thing and put AI in the title, which means we had a room filled with every possible imaginable, like, what's so fun is we work with a lot of AI just on our development. It's where we produce content, but we have a lot of opinions about how people are doing it, whether they're approaching it correctly or not.
Carry on. The joys of live.
For the viewer, it sounds like just a parade of elephants. I don't know if it comes through on the mic, but it is extraordinary.
For what it sounds like, it's just basically they're wheeling dishes.
I feel like we should make up a better story than just wheeling dishes. An entire wall has collapsed, and now, oh my goodness.
Things were being dragged. No. So please continue anyway.
The session was great because I've loved AI from the day it came out. We try to integrate it as much as we can. We're trying to look at this. And in a session, it's fun because you never know who's going to show up. You have no idea from the spectrum. So I always start with a survey. And it's like a real-time graph where you get people on one end that are like experts who totally know everything and are just coming in to just see what you can either show them that's new or try to prove you wrong and laugh at you. I saw those in the back that were like, this guy doesn't know anything. It's great. You're going to have those. And then you have everyone on the other side of the spectrum that are just have no idea where to start. And somehow we have to try to, in 60 minutes, address both sides. It was a blast. It was really fun.
That's amazing. So what is it? So you're here in terms of exhibiting as well as talking then. So what is your company? What does it do? What is the USP of it, as it were?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm with Infini-D Learning. And honestly, it started as a program that we built in our school and really to meet the needs of our kids that we were dealing with. And from there, it kind of grew to 8 schools and then 50 schools and then 200 schools and 500 schools. And what led me here today was I was looking at this and realizing while we love what's going on, we love the growth, we love that it's authentic, we don't want just an American perspective. We're still ignorant enough to think that we can change the world. So we wanted to get more of a global view. So we said, let's go see if we can get more diverse audience, more feedback. But our program really is it's a group game that the whole class plays together. So it's a game that 30 kids are playing at once. And we've developed technology that while the students are working and solving real problems, we can actually assess their mastery of the subject matter as they problem solve. So we're not just looking at memorization of facts. We're looking at, can you use information to solve real problems? Can you demonstrate skills? Can you demonstrate proficiencies that we feel are a lot more important than just a pile of information?
Sounds amazing. And speaking to some of the people who came out from your session as well and saw this, they were like, this is really good. This is going to have a huge impact, as it were. Blown away by it. So whatever you're doing seems to have captivated a lot of the people here.
Well, there's enough that we have no idea what we're doing. We are mostly a team of teachers and nerds. So it's very validating and helpful because we know kids. Yeah. We know how to engage them. We know how to develop something that's meaningful for them. But so much of the ins and outs, I mean, if this is a podcast for education, we've all experienced different curriculum, different huge publishers, all the forces there. And I, now being on this side of it, see how crazy this world is and how much we have just been fortunate that we've created something as educators that it resonates and is authentic. And we don't have a Salesforce. We don't have big venture capitalists backing us. And it's just spread through that word of mouth organically. And it's helped us kind of hopefully stay ahead of the curve. I'm sure there's more we could be doing, but we're still figuring that out.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, and what we'll do is we'll tag everything into this as well, so people can come and find yourself and come and obviously find, because it sounds like it should be infinite, but it's not, is it?
No, it's always funny. So it's called Infini-D.
Yeah.
It's like, you can zoom in on your video. It's like 3D, but Infini-D. And our whole premise around this was, first off, there are no domain names left. You have to get creative and spell stuff wrong. But the bigger part was we were thinking about this, and what we've always been passionate about is addressing multiple dimensions of a child. Because not everyone needs to be good at math, and not everyone is. Not everyone needs to be the next scholar. Not everyone needs to be the next leader. But if we can help kids understand that this very niche, narrow view that they get when they're in education, these labels that they give themselves, is not often the full picture. So for us, the Infini-D is, how do we reach the infinite dimensions of this human? How do we reach everyone that they are, their whole person, and really help them develop the skills that'll be a lot more important than that pile of information that they'll hopefully memorize.
Yeah, well, that's amazing. And I thoroughly look forward to seeing more of Infini-D in the future and what you guys can come up with and bring over to the Middle East. So thanks for chatting with me today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I'm glad we survived that wall that just crumbled and fell apart.
I know. Luckily, no one was injured.
Everyone's safe.
That's it. That's it.
The workers here are incredible. They already rebuilt it. It's breathtaking. They'll just have to take our word for it.